Alright, so I did a 10-year service interval first coolant drain and top up on a 2016 Mazda 3, and I noticed down here there was a bit of a coolant leak from the transmission cooler. I cleaned it up and now checking again, and yep, it appears that this transmission cooler has reached the end of its service life. So replacement part has been ordered from Japan, and today we're going to do the second coolant drain, replace that transmission oil cooler. While this is weeping externally and not, too serious, it can have serious implications, because oil from the transmission and the coolant, we definitely don't want milkshake in there. So I'm gonna drain this coolant and then get to work. I'm going to be removing the air intake system. I've got an aftermarket DIY intake, but you just remove the top air box and then this intake duct. I've got a video on my channel if you want to know how the intake system works, but it's pretty easy to remove. And that's the oil cooler, and you can see that top bolt there. There's two others down there, and access to the hose clamps. So I could probably unclamp those hoses from up here and watch some more coolant piss out into my little catch pan. So about 4 litres from draining the radiator and from the oil cooler. Once the hoses are removed, now I can get access to remove this and replace. So it's a 12mm socket. And that's the cooler out. You can see there's 2 O-rings that you need to make sure are seated in, and I can confirm sweet FA oil came out, but I'm going to be doing a transmission drain as well as part of the service, so that will be in another video. But yep, simple to just clean this up, bolt the new one on, and hopefully resolve the issue. Installation is opposite, but you just have to make sure you fill up the coolant. Genuine parts, because we don't want to be messing about. Just a tiny bit of oil in the gasket, and that, once it's bolted up, seals it. So installation is the reverse of removal. All done.